Hello everyone, my name is Protesilaos, also known as Prot. Just to provide you with another status update on the hut project, here I am next to part of the metallic skeleton, as you can see. This was the first day of construction work. The idea is to have this done within 20 to 30 work days. Set up the skeleton and also do the walls and basically complete the shelter before the end of August. What is a work day now? It's not an 8-hour shift because that is extremely difficult under these conditions. A work day here means that we start work at around 6 o'clock to 6:30, sometimes a bit earlier, sometimes a bit later, no problem. And we go until 11 or 12 or 1 o'clock, or sometimes until 10 o'clock. It depends really on the day. It depends also on what I have to do afterwards with my work, with coaching. At any rate, I have someone who is helping me with this, someone who knows more about metallic constructions and can help me put this together. So the two of us are doing this part, then I will take care of the walls and have this done. Constructing the shelter is not the same as finalizing the hut, making it a habitable house. Because what you need as well is plumbing and electricity. These are not very difficult, of course, but they must be done for you to have a house that meets the minimum of expectations we have of a modern day house. But this cannot be done right now due to what I will tell you about now. The plan with this construction work was to start it at best in July, but more realistically it would be in August or September, and then finalize it over the course of several weeks. Basically have it done, the whole thing with plumbing and electricity, have it done before winter season. In the mountains, winter kicks in towards the end of December, after the 21st of December, you know, where the solstice. But anyway, have it done before that. However, this is no longer possible. This is simply too much time, which I cannot afford anymore. There have been changes that have forced my hand, changes outside my control, of course. And what I was able to do is to secure a liquidity injection, which allows me to pay for the construction material now and for the relevant costs surrounding the construction, and then to worry about the payment a bit later. So that's good. And now I need to have this done before August so that I have a place to stay if it is absolutely necessary. This is the idea. So even if it doesn't have plumbing, even if it doesn't have electricity, it still provides shelter. It still is a place where I can stay, and the others are simply manageable. They can be dealt with. Let me show you about the walls, which I have right here. So it's this material over here, and this is plastic. It's not actually metallic. And on the inside it has this synthetic material, which is spongy, though spongy may be the wrong description because it's not as soft as a sponge. It is considerably sturdier. Still, it is a soft material. What this is to provide insulation. The outside parts are for protection, and then the inside is for insulation. This is not part of the original plan I had for the walls. The original plan was to have thin metallic sheets, like very thin sheets of metal, actual metal, not plastic, and on the inside to have pallets, wooden pallets, that I would fill in with some insulation material. If it was natural material, it would probably be hay. If it was synthetic, it would be something along those lines. However, I have scrapped that plan because it is labor intensive and prone to failure. It has many factors that can go wrong, because when you are stacking pallets together, due to their weight, due to their size, it's easy to sustain damages in the walling of the hut. because they may how do we call it, fall on either side. So you really have to make sure that you put them together, that everything is sturdy and nothing is moving, basically. Same for the insulation. If you have hay, it can go bad. If you have some synthetic material, you have to make sure that over time it doesn't all fall down due to gravity. So you have to make sure it sticks in place and that sort of thing. Lots of busy work, and it's actually labor intensive, so it's actually very, very demanding. It takes a lot of time to set up one part of the wall, and to do the whole thing it will take lots and lots and lots of days. Whereas this thing has the advantage of being uniform. It comes in a standard size, it's easy to move around, it's easy to work with. The weight of this thing is probably 5 kilos, something like that. Maybe I am wrong, maybe it's a bit heavier, but it's not too heavy, that's the point. And you can easily move it around and you can easily work with it. In terms of cost, these are not actually more expensive. It's marginally more expensive, actually. The total cost is marginally more expensive, but if you factor in the work hours, this is actually cheaper. So that's the idea. I will be working with this. Same for the roofs, same for the walls, and then see how it goes. I don't know when I will do the plumbing and the electricity. Probably they will be done in accordance with the original plan. Unless I can get another loan, but we will see. So for the time being, there is no plan for those, but maybe I can make that work as well. That's all for now, folks. Thank you very much for your attention. I will keep you posted on my progress, but basically the gist of it is that the next month or so will be intense. But I am looking forward to it, because at the end of it I will have my hut. Thank you very much for your attention, folks. Take care. Goodbye.